excited to unveil this new technology that was purchased earlier this year as a result of a proceeds of crime grant that Sergeant Chartier wrote last year. So I'll turn it over to Jeff. Again, it's just part of the Peterborough Police Services commitment to growing technology that is certainly it's very advanced technology here that Sergeant Chartier will talk about today. So thank you.
The fundamentals of it is every 3 plates a second can be read by the cameras. There's 3 cameras on top of the one vehicle. It reads plates 3 times a second, and it compares that with a downloaded database that we download through a server in the OPP in Aurelia. The database, that license plate, is then compared to that known database, and if there's a hit or a problem with that plate or the registered owner, it'll light up and it'll tell us that there's a concern with that vehicle, that will then require further action by the officer to further investigate that hit. The plates will come back. For example, if there's no problem with it, then it just shows up, shows that there's no problem with it. It won't tell you that it's supposed to be on a Mazda and it's on a Pontiac. It won't tell you that. It'll just say if the plates, if it's unplated or not registered to any vehicle. It tells us about expired license plates. It tells us about stolen plates. It tells us that the registered owner is a prohibited driver. He's a suspended driver. He's an unlicensed driver, for example. Not just the registered owner. That's why the officer is still required to pull the vehicle over, ensure that the operator of that vehicle is in fact the registered owner, and further investigate that sort of thing. Well, if there's an Amber Alert in Aurelia or Thunder Bay, and it gets put on the system, and the car comes through here, it's going to tell us when the plate reads it that there's an Amber Alert. We, as well, if we have a reason for an Amber Alert, we can put it on the system, and it gets spread out to the other users who have this system as well. So it's a great tool that way, is to get the information out even better to help protect everybody. In addition to Peterborough Police, as I had mentioned with the OPP, has the server. We also partnered with the MTO, it's their information that's being provided to us. The RCMP, because of the stolen plates, gets on CPIC, which is an RCMP program. The MTO, like I said, the OPP. So there's a lot of different agencies, both municipal, federal, and provincial, that are involved in this to make this work across in our communities. I can say that the times that I've used it and the information I've received from the other members of the traffic unit, the success that it has shown, I expect that to continue. The enforcement has increased, and definitely plates have been removed, vehicles have been removed from the road. Normally if there's an unattached plate, perhaps the vehicle doesn't have any insurance, so the driver is prohibited from driving or suspended. So there's enforcement opportunities from one vehicle stop that is, like I said, greatly enhancing the road safety for all of us.
How beneficial is this system for you?
Well, it's extremely beneficial. Just an extra tool for the job. It keeps, like, you know what, and honestly, a lot of people don't know that their licenses have expired. And generally, when you don't have a license, at times you're not actually insured. So heaven forbid, you get into a collision of some sort, you don't have a license of which it just expired. You just forgot about it or whatnot, and then next thing you know, you're unlicensed, and this thing would pick it up that you're actually unlicensed.
I've spoken to some smaller communities who have applied for the grants and have been successful. They also assisted me in how to draw up the CREA grant. So I did a little bit of research before I got into this, and once the more people I talk to, the greater benefit I realized that it would be for our communities.